In this video, I want to show you how to use the VLookup function in Google Sheets to pull in information from one sheet onto another sheet based on a common value, which in this case will be the student ID. So this specific example is pulling in different grade data. So let's just say hypothetically you were asked to look at student grade data as of a certain date, as of March 16th, before, I don't know, pandemic or something like that. So here's my data that was sent to me. This has the students' marking period averages on this date. I want to pull in to this sheet what their current grade is so I can compare those two. So if you go into Genesis, there's report number 990882. You can run that pulls in your current gradebook averages. Go ahead and run that report, and you will get an output into an Excel file. And you can take the data from that Excel file, and you can copy it. And I'm going to bring it back over to my gradebook average as of 316. I'm going to make a new sheet here. I'm going to paste that data in with Control V, and then I'm going to just rename the sheet so it's easy to understand, Genesis. So the fields I want to compare here are the student ID fields. So I have student ID, I have it here, I have student ID here. Notice how these are right justified and these are left justified. So in order for these to match, they have to be the same type of number or text format. Right now, this is text format, and these are number format. That's why it's over to the right. So I'm actually going to convert this one over to plain text, and now the numbers will, now the fields will match when I do my VLookup. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create a column right over here to the left, and I'm going to call this current average. And now we're going to write our quick function that's going to look up based on ID, look for the current average on my Genesis sheet and put it in this box right here. So to do that, we do equals VLookup, open parenthesis, search key is going to be the student ID number, then a comma. What range do I want to search? Well, I want to search this range right here because I need this field and this field, then comma. What value do I want the program to return if there is a match? That's going to be the third column over from the beginning that I've selected. So 1, 2, 3. So the value 3. And then I'm going to do false because the data is not sorted in either sheet. So we're going to hit enter on that, and it pulls over match for that student. I'm going to copy that cell, go to the bottom, and I'm going to hold down shift and paste that in there. And now I've pulled in all of the current averages for the students that I have in my current gradebook, and I can compare it to the values that are here. Notice this is also, these are in as numbers in VLookup, these are percentages. So you could do some more, you might have to format this data more if you want to do additional comparisons, if you want to do a difference between them and see which is higher, which is lower. But this is VLookup is a great way for you to compare data from different sheets, and hopefully you find this helpful.